Hello, Sky Friends, and welcome to Seasons of Skyrend, Book 4. We're a custom 5e D&D adventure that focuses on the stories of our characters as they seek to change the world, and how the world responds in turn. I am your host and DM, Scott, and you can find me on Twitter at @TheScottBlake.
Hi, I'm Chris, and you can find me at EwokKiller on Twitter. I play Finnigan Finn Tempest, a Tiefling Trainer, which is a Skyrend original class supported by the Metalweave Games supplement Baby Bestiary. Finn is the trainer of Cerilius, a blue guard drake.
Hi, my name is Nate. You can find me on Twitter at Skyrend_Nate. I play Darvin Grimm, the human monk, and I am currently hosting Cade, the demigod of the land in my brain.
Hi, I'm Shannon. You can find me on Twitter at Skyrend_Shannon. I play Arannis Grey, the god of rebellion, and I am a half-elf bard.
You can also find the show on Twitter at Skyrend Podcast, and you can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/Skyrend Podcast. Head on over to find out about bonus chapters, early access, NPC creation, and more. Now then, thank you for joining us, and please enjoy this chapter in Seasons of Skyrend. So we've got Finnigan working on the crystal to turn it into one of these prime memory crystals. Darvin's at the door, listening, waiting for trouble to come. Meanwhile, Arannis is using divine magic to help implant these instructions, destroying the crystals after the changelings wake up and presumably are reverted back. Rhystos is just eager with anticipation to see how this is all going to work. Retreat is listening. Doing their best to focus. Hold in that memory, hold in that instruction. Focus on what makes them them, and not Earl. They lie down on the bed, and a few minutes pass by. Slowly start to drift asleep. These crystals work while Earl Earls, changelings, whoever's under them, are asleep. Designed for changelings, yes. But the potential to work outside of that, who knows? Because these memory crystals are designed to work while their subjects sleep. It's when the brain is able to just take over and spread this information, absorb this information. And as Retreat sleeps, still in Earl form, the crystal overhead begins to glow and pulse. And it's definitely different than what you've seen above the other sleeping Earls. This one flashes with a bit of red and a little bit of green, a little bit of yellow, and it glows brighter, filling this room with bright light. These effects are not instantaneous. Retreat is in the system now, spreading these memories, spreading these instructions to all the other Earl Earls who are connected to it. And as time goes by, more Earls will go to sleep and will be affected by this. And so some time passes, because this isn't instantaneous. Darvin, since you're at the door with Cyril, one thing I think you notice is that from under the door, you can see flashes of that same light coming in under that crack, as the crystals in the other rooms begin to take this instruction from this prime one. And those are flashing and pulsing. And then I think you realize that if it's happening in the rooms next door, it's probably happening in the other rooms as well, throughout the greenhouse. This is not how it normally works. This is change, and change is bad. Change is scary, at the very least.
Change is bad.
And while there are many servants, all the Gaels, all the little ones, all the Contoses, who are confused about this and aren't sure what to do, it's the guards who decide, we have to figure out what's happening. Thankfully, you're all removed from the greenhouse a little bit. You can't see it. You don't know for sure that it's happening. But as these lights are pulsing and the crystals are doing things they don't normally do, the guards are sweeping through the greenhouse, trying to figure out what's happening, looking for anything that's out of place. And in the Earl's bedrooms, nothing seems to be out of place.
I point out what I noticed just in case.
And it's only a matter of time for some of the more senior members of the E.D.U. realize these aren't the only rooms where the Earls sleep. Perhaps led by an Earl himself who has not gone to sleep and is not being affected, and a Perla who know that, yeah, we have that lab. We have those spots there. And if the problem's not happening in the greenhouse, the next best guess is there. And so eventually, Darvin, you do hear voices. The first are voices of shock, like, the door has been busted down.
Uh-oh.
It looks like the ground, it looks like something just rose up and broke. Someone's here.
I report this, guys. We got company.
Okay.
And you can hear them checking the rooms, starting at the front, working their way down. Earl has keys to these. Another set of keys, anyways.
Crap. This is bad.
This is fine. We're going to be fine. Just take a breath. It's going to be okay. Wait,
Take a breath.
Hey,
That's Finnigan?
Darvin, take a breath. It's going to be okay. We have the tactical advantage here. Just stay quiet. Aren't you a stealthy one?
Yeah, but they got keys.
Stealth, my friend. And I'm not intentionally shushing you, Nate.
I know.
Question. Do the doors to these the doors to these rooms open out into the hallway or into the room?
I think into the room.
Perfect. Hey, Darvin, why don't you hide? Why don't you step to the side of the door where it's going to open so they don't see you?
Yep.
Door opens.
I mean, that handles Darvin.
Well, yeah. I mean, but
Rystos
he's
is small and could go into a corner, but there's still you two and Cyril, a drake of significant size.
I want to read that book, A Drake of Significant Size, written by Finnigan Tempest. Cyril's going to get instructions to go underground and be prepared to pop up in the hallway and prevent them from escaping if we have to get violent. When we have to get violent.
Okay. So Cyril's just underground, still underneath this room?
No, she's swimming her way into the hallway.
Okay. Finnigan and Arannis. What do you want to do? Retreat's not done in there. More time has to pass.
No, I'm aware of this. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do right now. I'm looking at my spell slots. Give me a second.
Okay.
Do you have a plan?
No, but I feel like surely I should be able to use minor illusion for some purpose here, but I'm not sure what.
It is minor illusion, so you can make something small appear or you can make a sound happen.
Oh, is it that small?
Yeah, no more than a
I think it has to
5
be
foot
like
cube.
a 1 foot, 5 foot cube.
Yeah, like one square. It's major illusion that would be really handy here.
You could
Or
make
major
a
image.
crate appear in the room and you could sit behind the illusionary crate.
Or what kind of sounds? Maybe we could make a distraction.
Make it sound like something is happening in the cell across
Somewhere
the hall.
else. Yeah.
I can't go far. The range is 30 feet, so across the hall is about as good as you're going to get.
It's probably only going to buy us time. But that's good.
But
I think we're better setting up an ambush.
what?
So why don't we do this? Gnomes are small, about the size of 5 feet. You could... you don't have any invisibility at all, do you?
No, I've polymorphed.
You could polymorph into a rat. Polymorph is concentration.
Yeah.
You
But I
polymorph
don't-
everybody into rats.
That is an option too. But minor
get the
illusion
rat
is
drunk.
not concentration.
No, because it's
So you
cantrip.
could create the minor illusion of a gnome tinkering in the room with the bulb, or not the bulb, the device, polymorph herself into a rat on one side of the room, and I can invisible my other self. Once they're all in the room, we shut the door and we kill them.
Sounds good. Especially the killing part.
I have to ask, what is the purpose of the illusion?
To get them into the room. Because if they just see nothing in the room, then they're just going to move on. So unless we just want them to just move on. But I think it's better to get them in and I'd say kill all of them but the Changeling. Because like we can get the Changeling in a bed.
Let's see. I'm looking at minor illusion now.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that.
It has to be an object such as a chair,
Yeah.
muddy footprints, or a small chest. Can't create sound, light, smell, or other sensory effects. Physical interaction reveals it to be an illusion. I think you could make an illusion of just a gnome standing there, but I don't
But it
think
would
you
be
could
static.
be like
I don't think it'll move.
doing stuff.
Yeah.
Not to that fine of an extent.
Well, yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm sorry.
Okay. I mean, anything out of the ordinary would draw their attention, so you just tell me what you want that to be.
I mean, we both have minor illusion. We can create the illusion of two voices talking in the room to each other.
Hey, buddy. Some weird voice. Over here.
It has to be a voice you've heard.
It could be your voice, someone else's voice, a lion's roar, a beating of drums, or any other sound you choose. Continues unabated throughout the duration. Or you can make discrete sounds at different times before the spell ends.
Make annoying drumming sounds. Bum bada 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 bum.
You recreate the sound of Darvin's chest drums.
Classic.
Oh God, what is that? That would draw their attention.
What are your thoughts, people?
These are fun ideas.
I've been sitting here coming up with a plan that's got holes. So what are your thoughts, team?
I like the idea of trying to just like draw them with noise.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. I'll stand there because I don't want to burn the spell slot to be invisible. I'll stand there hovering over a body and I'll take the first hit.
Or alternate plan, because I have a higher AC than you. Let me polymorph you and I'll stand there.
That
Body.
works too.
Okay.
I'm still just going to hide somewhere.
Just behind the door.
Yes.
Behind the door.
I think that'll work just fine, Darvin. As long as you're not, like, dancing back there. Arannis, Finnigan, is there any discussion over what Finnigan's going to be turned into?
I'm looking at what I can be turned into. Any beast. Challenge rating equal to or less than the target's level.
Mm-hmm. Or do you want to be, like, a small beast hidden away from sight, or do you actually want to fight in this beast form? Like,
No, I'm
is there gonna
thinking
be a
if you're
bear
going to
in here?
spend the spell slot, we better make it worth spending.
Gonna be a bear.
There are.
I've been Baroness before.
I'm looking. I'm looking.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure there's lots of fun things.
Mm-hmm.
A whale.
It seems like a poor idea on land, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
good try. Ooh, a giant fly.
How about a Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Don't think I've ever seen one of those.
You have. You fought one.
That was in the grayscape.
It was a Snowosaurus Rex.
Same difference. No, I'm looking.
It's a little big for this room. I'm going to say right now.
I know.
T-Rex, a little big.
I know.
I think large
I'm a
is
tiger.
where you're going to have to cap out on size. Different bears, gorillas, snakes, crocs.
I'll take the polar bear.
Cool.
You've done bear before.
I've done bear.
I think this polar bear just has reddish fur.
Just a tinge of red right
Mhm.
around the head. Cool. Well, guess couldn't quite make that go away. Really ingrained there, huh?
Weird that the hair is the color of your skin and not the color of your hair. But
Well, the polar bear's hair is also the color of its skin.
shut up. Science man. Nobody asked.
Shut up.
I just scienced you.
Nobody asked you. That's what I'm going to do when somebody sciences me in one of my classes. I'm just, shut up, science man. Nobody asked you to science in an English classroom.
Mhm. Science has no place within these walls. Okay. So you're going to be a polar bear. Polymorph is concentration up to an hour. So just keep that in mind if you get hit, Arannis.
Yep.
Okay. So where are we at in this room physically? Darvin's behind the door. Cyril is under the ground in the hallway. Arannis and Finn, what about you?
I am standing basically like over retreat, as if I'm just kind of like checking them, monitoring them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is there a window in the door
No.
like you would have in?
There were in the previous doors, but there aren't anymore.
Okay.
Because y'all made it more difficult.
Okay. Okay. So then it doesn't matter. They're like checking the rooms, right?
Yeah,
So
they're physically opening up the doors, going in.
Then I'm not worried about like making noise or drawing their attention. I'm just gonna kind of do my thing and kind of hover over them, and that's really it. I'm meant to be a visible presence in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And what about you, Finn?
I'm going to pad my way to the other side of the bed, opposite Arannis, and just stare at the door, ready to attack whatever comes through it. Rawr, I'm a bear.
Should I call you Finnabear or Berrigan?
I like Berrigan. I'm a Berrigan.
But Finnabear reminds me of a drinking establishment.
Finnabear. Come on down to Finnabear. Get yourself a dram. Okay. This is a lot of fun. So, you can hear these E.D.U guards along with an Earl Earl going through the room, checking. Do you see anything? The light's weird, but no, I don't see anybody else in here. And they're going through. Hear the keys at your door. And the door swings open. And there's Earl Earl standing there. And he sees Polar Bear and Arannis over the bed of one of these Earls. He doesn't know for sure what you're doing, or if this is all you're doing, I should say. He doesn't know for sure that this is your doing, but he knows you're not supposed to be in here. He lets out a gasp like, he takes a few steps back as a pair of these guards just move in front of him. Nice, heavy armor. Actually, only one of them's in heavy armor. The other one's in more like leather and chain. The one in the heavy armor pulls out this 2-3 foot solid metal hammer. Nice spike at one end.
Ew.
The other one pulls out a wand. Looks like it's got tendrils wrapped around it and an eyeball at the end.
What's that?
You again.
And from behind them, you can hear Earl Earl say, "They shouldn't be in here. Get them. Get them out." And they're going to charge in. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, do I roll with the Bears initiative or my initiative?
You roll with the Bears initiative. They are plus
it's been
0.
A long time. It's been a long time.
No, that's fair.
Bear, yo.
Son, be a bear.
Oh, God.
Oh, I can't even tell what I rolled. The light's just so, like, I have no light over here.
I got a 6.
Oh, God. We're screwed, guys.
Well, Darvin's hidden behind the door, so at least he's not going to get attacked.
That's true.
Oh, good.
At least I won't get hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so thrilled for you.
Think about this from Darvin's perspective.
I got an 11.
Okay.
Oh, dang, me too.
11 for Bear Finnigan. 11 for Arannis?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be Arannis, Finnigan, Cyril, Darvin.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say you got?
6.
6.
Oh, my God. We're boned.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, well, then the 6 is respectable. I'll take it.
Uh-huh.
Darvin crit failed. I think the door opened with a little bit more force than you were expecting, and it kind of like bumps you in your shock, like, oh shit, what do I do? Do they know I'm here? And just freeze up for a moment. But no, they're focused on Polar Bear with red streak on its head. Just get guards initiative here real fast. These are definitely para E.D.U guards. very much dressed up just like how you saw Sphinx.
What a moron. I should have readied an action. Like, been just facing the door and just readied Eldritch Blast for whatever came through it. That was dumb. Didn't do that.
Oh, well.
Yep. Too late now.
All right. They're going to be on initiative 8, so they'll all get to go before Darvin gets a chance. That's fine. Like I said, bear and person over Earl bed definitely appear to be more the threat. So these two guards burst in after Earl tells them to arrest you, apprehend you, get you, stop you. You know, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, which is not fucking around in here. Nobody's supposed to be fucking around in here, except for Earl. And there are these two big guards standing there, ready to go. But first, Arannis, what do you want to do? You're at Retreat's bedside.
I am... Don't think too hard. I want to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay, which one? Hammer or wand knight? Or guard?
Hammer.
Hammer. Stop. Hammer time. Oh. Sorry.
No, I'm trying to stop the hammer time, is what I'm trying to stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. All right. Go ahead and cast. Roll those dice. It's what, 3 of them now?
Yes.
All right.
I'm just going to...
Pew, pew, pew.
All at the same time? Is that okay?
Yeah, roll all at the same time.
It is 22, a 16, and a 25.
Okay, the 16's not going to hit, but the other 2 will.
Okay.
16 just deflects off of the shoulder, right off the metal.
Oh, heaven.
3
damage. Jeez.
Between both of those?
Yeah, it was a 1 and a 2.
I'm so sorry. That is
Me too.
unpleasant. Okay. A couple of light blows, and he shrugs it off, just like, does a little, like, quick grip of the hammer, just like, can't wait. Anything else, Arannis?
No.
All right. Finnigan, Berrigan, Finnabear.
I'm going to saunter. I'm going to saunter.
Your polar bear saunters his ass on up.
Douche. Over to, can I get to the one with the wand?
Yeah,
without
they're both at the door.
Opportunity attack? Okay, cool.
They both, like, came in and are shoulder to shoulder right now.
And I get multi-attack. I'm going to bite and then claw.
All right, go for it.
Oh, yeah.
For the chomp.
Ow.
Well, the chomp is at 9.
No chomp. No chomp. They dodge over to the side.
The claw. That is also a 9. I just rolled 2 2s back to back.
Ooh. This person is live. They're kind of
away.
big. They're kind of live. They got moves.
Go over there and you think about what you've done.
No bear. No.
And then Cyril is going to come up behind him and join me in my attack.
Tactics.
On the same one.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's do it.
Because that would block the doorway, right?
Yeah. Cyril pops up right in between these 2 E.D.U guards and Earl, who's just like, oh, fuck.
It's not funny. Yet.
And that is a 21.
There you
First
go.
one.
That'll hit.
5 damage. And let's roll the second one. Oh, that is a 19 and a 16 for that advantage.
The 19 will hit.
11 damage.
Ooh.
Much nicer. Okay.
You two can stay.
It is their turn. We're going to start with the one that has the hammer. Big, nice, solid metal hammer. This has got some heft to it. I think these are both coming at the bear. Don't like the bear. So let me just roll both of these attacks real fast. Oh, that's right. You have bear AC right now. So both of these may very well hit.
Bear AC is the same as my human AC or my humanoid AC.
God.
So that's a 13 for the first one.
That'll hit.
which will hit. And that's a crit on the second one.
Shit.
So the first one is
There again.
bludgeoning. This one they hit you with the solid end of the hammer. And you take 13 bludgeoning. And then they quickly turn and hit you with the spiked end. They're just going right into your haunch. You're a bear now. You got haunches.
Oh, dear.
Haunch.
Oh, not that much better. A couple of ones on those dice.
Yay.
But that is 15 piercing as this spiked end of the hammer just wham
Ooh.
into your side.
Don't worry about healing me in this form. Once it knocks me out of this form, I still have all of my HP in the other form.
I was going to say, this is
just
like free.
Bonus health.
I know. I wasn't going to heal you in bear form. I won't heal you until you're back to being Finn. That's fine.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. And then the other one, this guard with the wand, having just been attacked by a drake out of nowhere, is going to turn and just point blank shoot something at Cyril. This is what they are trained to do, so being in melee range is no disadvantage for them. And I like this one because it's got a little bit of randomness to it, so I got to figure out what's coming out of this one. I got to roll a d10. That's an 8.
I have full slots. Go for it.
This is not great. This is...
I'm going to cast Counterspell before you even tell me what it is.
This is not a spell.
Oh.
It's magic, but it's not a spell.
Oh.
Like, this is a wand ability.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
As much as I would like these to all be stored spells, it's random. So if Finnigan or Arannis or even Darvin ends up taking this, like, you could all still use it and don't have to worry about counterspell. But this kind of like dark, murky, gray beam shoots out and is going to splash across Cyril. This is a petrification ray. On the failed save, Cyril begins to turn to stone. This is not like the withering where it was emaciated and bone. This is stone. They are restrained. Her speed is 0. Attack rolls against her have advantage, and hers have disadvantage. As long as you have Pactics, that'll cancel out, but not good. And she now has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. She has to attempt this again at the end of her next turn. On a success, it ends. On a fail, she will become petrified. Statuified.
Okay.
It's a good wand, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it's also a bit of a random wand. That's all they're going to do. Darvin, you're behind the door and unnoticed at the moment. Your first attack will have advantage on whoever you want to hit.
Nice. I'd like to come out and attack. I don't
There's
know
two.
who to attack.
The one with the wand, please.
There we go.
Has
One with
the potential to do the most bad things.
All right, let's do that.
All right, go for it. They are shocked. Oh shit, there's another one.
First with the leg sword.
Mm-hmm.
Ew, that's a 13.
That's not going to hit.
Dope.
That was with
Clangs
advantage.
against the metal.
Ugh.
Second with the leg sword.
Oh yeah, that was with
Second's at
advantage, right,
18?
Darvin?
Sorry, what?
Your first attack, was that with advantage?
Oh, no, I forgot. Okay, yeah,
Thank
so
you.
the second die would be at 18 then?
Okay, and then your first attack hits.
Nice. Thank you. I forgot I had advantage there. Even though you just said it.
In
Sorry.
like 20 seconds.
It happens.
It happens. All right, first attack hits. Go for it.
That's 12 damage.
Okay.
And my second attack with the leg sword, no more advantage, right?
Yeah, no more.
Because that was... Got you. Yeah, okay, that's another 13.
Okay, that one's not going to hit. Clangs off the chainmail.
I'd like to spend a key point to flurry and punch twice.
Heck yeah. Get him.
Hang on, I gotta write down. Yes, okay. Okay, first punch is off the table. Let me try that again. First punch is a 15.
That's not going to hit.
Dope. Okay, second punch is also a 15. Lame.
Ooh, 25% success rate. That was rough, Darvin.
Oof. I rolled 2 5s there.
Mhm.
Anyway, that's all I could do.
All right. Yeah, these E.D.U guards, especially the ones that were summoned by Earl Earls to come check this out, can be pretty good. Definitely higher ranked than Sphinx. In case you were worried, like Sphinx was not this good. these two are better. I think Earl, seeing all of this, wants to turn and run. So everybody can see him like, I'll get reinforcements. And he turns and he's going to start to go. He has to take the disengage because Cyril there. He's right next to Cyril. I think Cyril could probably catch up to him.
Except that Cyril can't move.
Oh, I forgot about that. Well, maybe he doesn't need to run then. If Cyril's slowly getting petrified, it's not as bad as it looks. So that's a good reminder. Thank you. I'm going to take that back a little bit. Earl sees that this is a tough situation, but he sees that the Drake is potentially being taken care of. He's going to take a few steps back, certainly, but he's going to, like, I don't want to say cheer on the guards or inspire them in a mechanical way, but he's back there, like, supporting them. Do this for Earl. Do this for Earl Earls everywhere. Apprehend these criminals. And then Arannis, it's your turn.
Okay. Question for the group. I could keep trying to attack, or I can't do that. I have people between me and Cyril.
What did you want to do?
Cast Greater Restoration.
Mm.
I can make them unpetrified.
Mm. That is touch range, though.
Yep.
You haven't used your divine... Oh, you've only got 2. Don't use it for that.
I mean, should Cyril turn to stone, which, a dex save with disadvantage, good chance that that's going to happen. Greater Restoration still works after that point.
Okay.
But I don't know. Like, that's a mechanic. That's meta Scott talking. I don't know how much Cyril wants to experience that, or Finnigan wants to see that, or Arannis wants to see that. Like, yeah, Greater Restoration does undo this at any point.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. That's actually kind of what I was worried about.
Mm-hmm.
So then I don't mind jumping into the middle of these fools if I can help Cyril, if that's what we think I should do. Because Cyril can do more damage than me.
You can also stop the dude from casting spells out of the wand, too. Like, you have things you can do.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. Perfect. Here's what I do. I look straight at this fool with the wand. Be like, you turn my friend to stone? Dance, motherfucker. And they probably give me the weirdest look, and I cast Otto's Irresistible Dance on them.
Oh, yeah, I'm dancing now. Oh, yeah.
Well, this creature can definitely be charmed, so it's gonna work. They must use all of their movement.
If I... Wait. If I do this, you're gonna change back from a bear.
Oh, because it's concentration.
That's fine.
Okay.
Most of the buffer's gone at this point. It was only going to take one more hit.
Okay.
All right. So you cast Irresistible Dance, and as their feet begin tapping, Finnigan changes back from bear to tiefling form.
Just freaking him
utterly
the fuck
confusing
out.
These guards. Like bear, okay, we can handle. This is a person. We don't know what they can do yet. That's not good. And one of them is dancing now. They have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws and attack rolls. While affected, other creatures have advantage on attack rolls against it. As an action, dancing creature makes a wisdom saving throw to regain control of itself. On a successful save, the spell ends. Okay, I know what they're doing on their turn. Anything else, Arannis?
No.
Okay. Finnigan, you have returned to your true form. There's a guard dancing in front of you, and there's another one with a big-ass hammer. And Cyril is turning to stone. What do you want to do?
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't do anything for Cyril.
I think the one with the hammer is wearing metal armor.
Oh, yes.
I'm aware of that, but I have to protect Cyril. Like, I'm going to take that hit to protect Cyril.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
I don't know. I was prepared for bear form, so I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm not upset. I just
change of plans.
I'm not prepared. Yeah. Does this petrification count as a magical effect?
Yes, it's definitely a magical effect.
Then I'm going to cast Dispel Magic.
Ah, okay. Let me look at Dispel Magic real fast. I know I've looked at it a lot in these recent sessions. Okay. Well, I know Dispel Magic specifically says spell. And we just said that this is not a spell, but we also said the same thing about everything that was happening to Retreat. And we've expanded it to be magical effects. Because it says, or magical effect within range. Shut up, Scott. You're dumb.
You're dumb.
Sorry. I was trying to rationalize why we're letting this work when I'm like, oh yeah, because it says so. I just need to know, like, what level I should consider this. Oh, there's not a petrification spell. I'm surprised.
There's not.
All right. I think we're going to have to roll for this in any situation. I just wanted to make sure I set the DC. So, make an ability check using your spellcasting modifier.
That's intelligence, right?
Mm-hmm. Roll plus int.
It's a dirty 20.
Ooh. But it's a clean success.
Yay!
As you cast this spell, you can see the stone starting to just chip away and flake off. Cyril shakes a little bit and some of it falls down to the ground. Nicely done, Finnigan. Anything else? No, that's a whole action.
I have no bonus actions right now, so that's my turn.
In which case, it's Cyril's turn. The person who just did this to her is dancing at the moment.
Yeah, she's going to F them up.
The dancing person?
Mm-hmm.
Explain to me what happens if I attack the dancing person.
You have advantage.
Well, but does it break the dance?
Oh, I don't think so. No, they have to take an action to try to do it. It's not like if
Oh,
they
yeah,
get
it's
hurt.
part of their turn. Never mind. Attack away.
That's an 18 on the die.
Ooh, it's going to hit.
5 damage.
What'd you hit him with?
With her tail?
Oh, Cyril with her tail. Sorry. I was thinking it was Finnigan still. My apologies.
It's a 22.
Ooh, that'll also hit.
It's a 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Whittling away at this E.D.U guard with the wand. He's not too happy about what's happening to him right now. Between the dancing and the getting hit, unpleasant time. Not a fan. Guard's turn. First one with the hammer. Yeah, I think they're going to prioritize the magic users at this point. So Finnigan is going to swing at you with this hammer again. I think he looks at you. There's a little chuckle like, looks even easier than the bear. He's going to swing away. The 10 will miss, unfortunately.
What's his bonus? Is that with his bonus?
That was with his bonus. It came to 10.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a very low roll. But a 19, on the other hand, I think will hit.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll the damage.
Okay. That's another 13. Bludgeoning this time.
Okay. As he does this, I snap my wand at him, and I'm going to cast a reactionary spell. I just have to remember how I flavored this in the past, because I want to hit it with the flavor. All the tasty flavor. Oh, I haven't flavored it yet. Cool. And it's just it's a snap of the wrist right as a reaction. It's just, and I just shout out, Igneous. And I hellish rebuke him using my racial trait for it.
Rebuke. And is that an attack or it's a save?
I think it's a save, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a dexterity save. What is the DC here?
I have to look at it. Oh, it's off my charisma, so it's pretty shitty.
Mm-hmm. Because it's using the racial ability instead of...
Which is stupid. But yeah, sure, go for it. It's a DC of... Oh, fuck, I can't remember how you calculate DC on saves
8
now.
plus proficiency plus
It's 8.
modifier.
Oh, I have proficiency, so it's a 13.
13, okay.
Yeah, 13.
They rolled an 8, so they
Nice.
do not succeed. Give me some fiery damage.
Take 2d10.
Ooh.
15.
Ooh. Spicy.
Yeah.
Some good flavor there.
It's like, I was right to hit you. Okay. The other guard with the wand, not happy with Arannis at all with this whole dance situation. So Arannis, they're going to turn their wand against you.
Cool.
Just need to figure out what's coming out of the wand. Aw, this one's less fun.
For them or me?
For them. This isn't as fun as the petrifying stuff. The eyeball pulses with this pink energy, and it comes out slow, and it takes its time getting to you. and it's going to try to wrap itself around you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is this just another like wand ability? Can I cast counterspell?
No, this is just the wand doing its magic.
Okay, you said a dex save?
Dex save.
Ugh. Well, I failed. I got a 6.
In that case, this slowing ray takes effect.
Oh, shit.
For the next minute, your speed is halved, cannot take reactions, and you can either do an action or a bonus action on your turn, but not both. You can repeat the save at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
I was really hoping for damage or some terrible effect that would cause you to drop the dance, but oh well. So do that. Darvin, what do you want to do? This person is still dancing.
Let's attack one guy again.
Okay. You have advantage on all of your attacks now because of the dance.
Ooh. Nice. That should help.
Oh, yeah. You would think so, right? It has to.
Let us hope. Okay, first attack, leg sword. So I got a 28.
Yeah, that hits.
For 14 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Second leg sword. Got a 29.
Still hits.
For 16.
Okay.
Just one punch this time. No, actually, I'm going to throw 2 because I got advantage. Yeah.
Do it.
Okay.
Yes, we'll throw 2 punches. Hang on, let me... Key. Where are my key points? Oh, there they are. Sorry. Okay. First is also a 29.
Beating the crap out of this guard, Darvin. Roll your damage.
12.
Okay.
And final punch.
Final punch.
I got a dirty 20.
All right. Let him have it.
11.
Darvin, do you want to kill or knock unconscious this guard?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, we didn't actually discuss that as part of the plan.
No, we did not. I guess knock unconscious.
Okay. With 2 brutal leg sword attacks and 2 brutal punches, you just... And this guy... Ugh. The dancing sways, and then just falls on the ground. There's a few last kicks in rhythm before the body stops, and he's unconscious. Very nicely done, Darvin. Earl sees this. Now he's definitely worried. Cyril's no longer stone. Is going to take that disengage action and be like, I gotta get some help. And start moving down the hall. Arannis, you can see Earl begin his retreat. What do you want to do?
I want to stop him.
How?
This is probably a really stupid idea. Let me see if there's something a little...
I would keep in mind, if it's anything that requires line of sight, you're going to have to go out into the hallway.
I mean, that's pretty much everything I have.
You can try. I mean, you could leap over the unconscious guy.
Okay. Going high level, I'm going to go low level and see if I can just confuse him. I would like to step over the unconscious dude, just enough so that I can see the Earl, and I want to cast blindness.
Blindness? Oh my gosh. Okay. What do I have to do? What happens?
I don't know. It's been so long since I used it.
It's your spell.
I know, but it's been a long time. Make a con saving throw.
What's the DC here?
18.
No, that's not good enough. There's a 12 on the die. Does not have a +6 to Constitution at all. He's running down the hall. You hit him with this blindness. He's like, wham! Like, hits his head on the frame around the door leading out. Oh, son of a... Oh. And notices you can't see and starts panicking. Anything else, Arannis?
No, I'm slow.
That's right, you're slow. Oh, would you like to make a saving throw?
Unless that effect ends when the caster is unconscious.
No, because it wasn't a concentration thing, and it wasn't the wand effect. The wand is still intact, and even if you broke the wand, I don't know if the effect would end. You know,
Yes, I would like to make the save again. It's a dex save?
dex save. Yes, please.
All right, here we go. Nope, I crit failed.
So slow.
Oh, he's slow.
You run as fast as Darvin falls. Okay, Finnigan.
Finnegan's going to steer into the fact that now we've got it all on our side and I can be a little smarter. I'm gonna shocking grasp this fool in the metal armor.
Ah, that's why Shannon was calling out that he has metal armor.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. I didn't know if it was that or heat metal. This is good too.
Heat metal and metal armor would be brutal. Fucking, that's a 6. God damn it.
Even with advantage?
Just 16 total.
Yeah.
I rolled a 6 and a 3.
That's still not enough.
God damn it.
So you're using the hammer to kind of like bat your hands away. Just can't get good connection on him. Sparks flying all around the pair of you. Looks really
Okay.
cool.
Well, Cyril's gonna try and beat him up. It's a 19 on the die. That's a 28 total.
Ooh, yeah.
Max damage to 12 for the first attack.
That hurt.
Oh, fucking A. 15 to hit?
Nah. Armor's too good.
Damn this fucker. All right. That's my turn.
Okay. It's his turn now. It's not a good situation, but he sees that you didn't kill his friend, which I think bolsters him a little bit because he knows Earl is attempting to go get some help. And if you're not fighting to kill, he's fighting to stall. So he's got a couple of attacks he can take here. I think this is going to be one for Finn, one for Cyril. Finnigan, you're getting the blunt one. Cyril's getting the spike. Jeez. No, these are both going to miss. That's a 2 on the die and a 5 on the die. So unless Cyril has single-digit AC...
Yeah, Finnegan's AC is 12.
Yeah, so you're fine.
And Cyril's is 16.
Yeah. He's just still too distracted from the shocking grasp that you just attempted, and a little off balance, so these swings are mostly just like about clearing the space. It's like, I want to hit you, but really just get a little space there. Did not work out for him. Darvin, what would you like to do?
I guess attack the guy Finnegan's been working on.
Mm-hmm. He's the only other guy.
Yeah, for that reason also.
Unless you're going to go after the blinded guy.
I mean...
What?
Earl.
Oh, unless you're going to go after the blind. Okay,
Yeah.
I get it. Sorry.
All right, Darvin.
Okay, first attack. No advantage this time, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Ugh. Too bad. I got a 13.
That misses.
Second attack. I got a 14.
Oh my
Still
God.
not good enough. He's just leaning into these blows. Just like, taking it. Taking it.
And I punch another 13.
Oh my God.
Mm-mm.
We cannot hit this dude.
I can't hit anything right now.
He's just laughing. He's like, is that the best you got?
Apparently.
Earl Earls' turn. He has to reattempt his blindness save, right?
Yes.
Yes, at the end of each of his turns. So not going to make any more progress. He's still just there at the door frame, like blindly feeling around. And rubs his palms into his eyes, try to get this. Hey, there we go. That's an 18 on the die.
Damn. Yeah.
He looks around. He sees what's happening over there by the doorway, and he's like, oh, shit. The end of his turn, though, so we can't move anywhere. So he's still just right there. Arannis. Slow Arannis. What would you like to do?
Well, here's a question. Do I attack the guard in here, or do I keep stalling Earl?
Good question.
If you can help us attack the guard, that would be helpful too. Because apparently we can't. Well, I mean, but you can't give me double advantage. And fuck, I don't know. I think stalling Earl's probably a good idea because the guard's 3-on-1. Eventually, he's gonna go down.
Okay, I have a question.
Another question.
I have a big thing that I can do, but I can only do it once.
I'd save any big thing just in case we get another dozen dudes come down here.
Okay. Then do you want me to just try to cast blindness on Earl again?
Yeah, fuck him up again. It's just the second flash grenade.
Cool. Then we'll just do that then.
He's rubbing his eyes like, I can finally see again. This
I can
sucks.
see again. God, I'm blind again.
Ah, fucking shit.
You're going to burn his corneas off.
But he won't be dead.
It's fine.
All right, he's going to make another Constitution saving throw. It's an 8 on the die. He fails.
It's not funny, but it's kind of funny.
It's funny.
He reels back like, again.
Can I just shout down the hall? You stay there.
Yeah, you can shout it if you want. Go ahead and make another dexterity saving throw. See if you're not slow.
Oh, I will be. Ooh, I won't be. That's a 19 on the die.
Hey, you're not slow anymore.
I'm not so anymore. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Finnigan.
I'm going to try and shock this dude again.
All right. Do it.
It's a 21.
There you go. That hits.
Ooh.
And let me just confirm my damage, but I believe it's 3d8s.
It is 3d8.
It is 3d8.
Ooh.
Oh, fucking A, really? Oh, no, that's a 7. Nope, that's a 1.
Oh.
5 damage over 3d8s.
Welcome to my life, man.
Man, this is an Eldritch Blast all over again.
No,
And
that was
then, because the Earl is blind and this guy can't take reactions, I'm going to move into the hallway and block the Earl's exit.
Okay, you're going to move into the hallway, rush all the way down to the end. You're standing there right in the destroyed doorway.
Just pushing him back.
Are you like, do you have hands on him, or are you just standing there as he's like fumbling?
No, I just like shoulder hockey check him into the walls I go past and just keep going.
All right. Yeah, you're right there at the doorway. All right. What about Cyril?
Cyril's going to go and help Darvin.
With this guard?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Attack away guard. Or attack away Cyril against the guard.
Woohoo.
25.
Oh, that hits.
9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
18.
To hit?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yay.
18 hits. Actually, sorry. No, this guard has the parry ability, and it can add 2 to its AC. So as this attack is coming in...
Oh, wait, he can't take reactions.
Oh, he can't?
He can't take reactions.
Okay, no. He wants to. You see him, like...
Try
like,
to.
He's, like... It's a very slow... Like, if he could move quickly, this would be a parry, but it's just... Can't. He's too slow. Moving the hammer and just gets hit. Let him have it.
10 damage.
Yeah. Like, dents on the armor now.
From that massive tail smacking him.
Breathing heavy. Ooh. Anything else from Cyril?
That's all she can do.
All right. He's going to hit Cyril with his hammer. Got 2 big hammer swings coming for her. No offense, Darvin, but Cyril's been a bigger jerk to him personally.
None taken. Cyril can roll.
Okay, well, that's a 9 total on one attack, but the other one's a 23.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll hit.
A little bit. This is going to be with the blunt end, so this is all bludgeoning. Just hitting her across the side for 10 damage.
Hmm.
Okay, Darvin.
Attack. Same guy.
Same guy. All right.
Better luck this time. 17.
No. Your leg sword clangs off his armor.
Second attack is a 26, though.
There you go.
Finally.
Slide it right up into a groove of the armor and just get it in there.
Finally. For 12 damage.
Ooh, that's real good. That hurts.
And I'm going to throw a punch.
Mm-hmm.
23.
Woohoo.
I'm faced with the same question here, Darvin. Kill or unconscious?
Gonna unconscious this one, too.
All right, where are you hitting him?
face, like temple-ish.
Ooh. Hit him on the side of the helmet and it just rings. Drops like a sack. Just big heavy, dude. Good armor. Good hammer. They're out. Earl Earls blinded. Retreat is undisturbed. That process continues on.
Cool. Do you think I could convince this Earl that he needs a nap?
It's a good
I think
idea.
we could just knock him out.
And just put him in one of the beds?
Have Darvin go punch him in the temple and knock him out.
Or cast sleep, you bastards.
Oh, yeah. I could do that. I could do that. And then just, like, stick him in one of the beds and kind of plug him in.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. He's blinded right now. You might as well just put him to sleep. However you want to do it. You can beat him unconscious if you want.
No, I'll cast sleep.
All right. What level? How many dice you rolling here? It's typically 5d8. Potentially could work.
I need more than that. Anybody got thoughts?
I'm just
Should I cast
thinking
it at level
about
3?
your Eldritch Blast and Finnigan's Shocking Grasp, which between the 5 dice did less than 10 damage.
I'll cast it at level 3 and hope for the best.
Okay.
And if not, Darvin can punch him in the head.
Okay, so 9d8. Go.
Okay.
I swear, if you get under 20, I'm going to laugh.
Well, see, now you've said it. You've
I know.
put the idea out there. Well, there's some shit numbers in there. There's some high numbers.
All right, let's hear a total number in there.
Hold up. Got a math. 40.
That's pretty good. This Earl, blinded, just all of a sudden, put to sleep, passes out. What do you want to do with this sleeping Earl?
I just want to put him in one of the rooms here and jack him into the system.
Okay. I think if you check the rooms that they've already opened, you can find one that doesn't currently have a changeling in the bed. So you get this Earl up into the bed, lay him down. He's under the memory crystal. It starts doing its thing. As a reminder, sleep lasts 1 minute. Do you want to do anything to ensure this Earl stays here longer than that? 1 minute will not be enough.
Darvin should knock him unconscious.
How do we know if I knock him unconscious if he's already unconscious?
The DM tells you so.
I mean, how do you want to beat a sleeping person to unconsciousness? Do you want to wait for him to wake up and do it? Do you want to choke him out? I don't know. Do you put a hood over his face so he thinks he's a bird and stays asleep?
Ooh, let's do that.
Oh,
that was the joke answer.
Oh,
get some
my
incense
God.
going, some warm milk.
Oh,
God.
Oh, it must be dark out.
Oh, dear Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. You know better than to suggest stuff.
You
Even if it's
just tell me
silly.
what you want to do. We'll figure out how that works. Darvin, what do you want to do?
I guess I'm punching him in the face, knocking an unconscious person unconscious.
All right.
You know that's right.
Hopefully. I don't know. I might just wake him up. I don't know if you can knock someone who's already unconscious. Don't those cancel each other out?
The first hit wakes him up, and then the subsequent ones knock him out amidst all this struggling.
That's how it works.
Let me see if he got unblinded. Yeah, he rolled a 19. So he wakes up, sees you. Next thing he sees is your fist hitting him in the eye and passes out again. Jesus.
Bad day to be this Earl.
But there's a changeling in there. And I know you can't make an omelet without punching some people in the eye. But
Can I get that on a shirt?
Definitely want that on a shirt.
From a narrative standpoint, this is one of those places where D&D is lacking. Okay. It's done then. You've got Retreat in that room over there with the prime memory crystal, sending their memories, their thoughts of Changeling, the personhood, and the desire to destroy that crystal when everybody wakes up. This is going to take some time. It's not done yet, but you've neutralized these two guards. You've got that other Earl asleep, passed out, in a bed. The magic will still work. And you all have time to take a breath, plan what comes next. Returning into the room where Retreat is, Rystos is there, and pleased as punch, honestly. Just how well everything's going. Very nicely done. And you didn't kill anybody. Merciful. As you all return to the room, is there anything that you want to do? Like, real quick. Take things from these guards, or from that Earl. Relock some doors. I don't know.
Oh yeah, we should grab that wand at least.
We should definitely take the hammer thing from the one guard and the wand from the other one.
And anything else they have, I guess we should search them.
Okay.
Steal their clothes and dress up as guards. Not for strategic reasons, just for fun.
Just for funsies.
The one guard has some pretty good plate mail. It's definitely E.D.U guard plate mail. The badge is kind of welded, stamped into the metal. The other one has some good leather and chainmail. Not magical. It's just good quality. One of them has a set of dungeon keys. Not this lab area, but a separate place where people might be detained. And keys to other things in that area. If you were ever able to find it, not having been there yourselves, you would have to look around and hunt for it, or get someone to lead you to it. They've got some money on them. Why not? Let me get some dice here. Yeah, these guards are a little bit higher up on the ranks. 150 silver between the two of them. Must have been payday recently, or they were about to go out and hit the town after the shift today, but I guess that's not happening now. So if you want their armor, you can have it. No problem. I don't know who would wear that armor. I really don't think anybody can wear the plate mail, but if anybody wants the chain mail.
Can you wear
Not
that?
me.
No.
Can't wear chainmail?
No.
There's a fine, solid metal warhammer. One end is blunt for bludgeoning damage. The other end comes to a point for piercing damage, in case anybody wants to wield that big hammer. And then there's a magic wand. As I mentioned before, tendrils wrapping around it, leading up to an eyeball at the end. It'll take some time to figure out what it does. There's not a label on it on the side. Does anybody have an interest in keeping said wand?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I didn't know if this was I just want to sell it, but if you want to keep it.
I want to at least figure out what it does before we decide if we're going to get rid of it.
Agree.
Okay. I mean, I can tell you, since you're going to be in here for a while, at least an hour, but if you want to cast Identify on it, you can. And I can tell you what it is right away. But if you just want to take the hour to examine it, I can do that too.
I think now and here is not the place. It's not a time to worry about it. I wrote a note that when we get a minute, I'll take time with it, but now is not the place.
Well, then, yeah, you've got a tendrilled eyeball wand. Tendrilled eyeball wand. Or a tendril wand. Or an eye wand. However you want to write it down. You can use it if you want to. You just won't know what it's going to do. Not dangerous at all. The Earl himself didn't really have anything too valuable on him. There's probably a dagger on his belt. No money. Earls don't tend to carry their money around unless they know they're going to go out spending it in the greenhouse. There's no point to it. And they had a set of keys for these doors here, which is just another set of these same keys.
All right.
Okay. So after you finish going through the belongings of these guards, picking up anything that's of value, taking the wand, taking the money, getting them away from their weapons, everybody has a moment to breathe, to get some uneasy rest here. As Retreat sleeps on the bed, underneath this prime memory crystal, their thoughts, their memories, the instructions to destroy these crystals upon waking up, continues to spread throughout the greenhouse. The lights flash, lights pulse. It gets brighter, it gets dimmer. And throughout the greenhouse, these effects are working on the sleeping Earls. Some of them are sleeping now. Some will be going to bed soon. And as it does so, retreats memories, retreats thoughts, dig into their brains, dig into their minds, and begin to conflict with the sense of personhood that is Earl Earl. Some of these Earls have had that thought, that belief, for maybe only a few weeks. Some have had it for decades. And how long they've been affected by it will definitely have an impact on how well their recovery goes. But it will take time. But that will also bring you one step closer to the Antidians carrying out their task of depowering the central column, removing the magic from Earl, which would free them from their stasis as being Earl Earls. But the other effects, whatever else may happen, wherever this magic goes, that remains to be seen. But we will find out.
And with that, we'll bring this chapter to a close. But the story will always continue. Thanks again to all of our Patreon patrons for your support. If you'd like to become a patron, go to patreon.com/Skyrend Podcast and pick out a level that's right for you. Before we go, I'd like to give special thanks to everyone at the $5 and up tiers. At the $5 City Council level, thank you, Shannon DeMello. At the $10 Mayor level, thank you, Christopher DeMello. At the $15 Governor level, thank you, Phoenix Bryan and Sierra Jones. Thank you for listening to this chapter in Seasons of Skyrend. If you like what you heard, please leave us a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts or wherever you find us. If you want to chat, we're on Twitter at Skyrend Podcast. You can join our Discord server, or you can email us at skyrendpodcast@gmail.com. You can also find us online at skyrendpodcast.com. As always, thanks to Daryl Barnes for creating our theme music. You can find them on Twitter at DarylBarnes_. We also want to thank the talented at Gabby_Desu on Twitter for our fantastic podcast art. Thanks again for joining us. We'll see you next time on Seasons of Skyrend.